everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to start off with a little montage of our first few days in Qatar, including a tour of the apartment. Bear in mind it was a little tiny bit messy because we'd only just got there, and a look around the pool area and the compound where we're living, and then we're going to move on to Noah's birthday, where we went to an indoor theme park in Qatar, which was, where was it? It was not far. Oh, it was in the Villaggio Mall, which is our nearest mall, a little bit further down, and there's some footage from inside the Villaggio as well. Yeah, it's called, the indoor theme park is called Gondolonia, and the kids had a blast. It was amazing. It was a really good day. There were some performers there as well, which I've put some clips in of. And then I talk about the first few days and how I was feeling and things. So watch the little montage, and then there's a chatty bit towards the end where I talk more about our experience after we got here. It is, isn't it? boat? Woohoo! Wow, Noah. You're flying? Delilah, you go on the other lion. Wow. Woohoo! Yeah, no. What'd you say? Thank you. So to celebrate Noah's birthday, we decided to go out for a nice meal. I think it was a couple of days after we went to the Villaggio and Gondolania, and James found this really nice vegan restaurant. So we wanted to go out to a restaurant and have a lovely meal. And he said he found this lovely vegan restaurant. So my sister picked us up and took us to following the directions. And it was essentially a takeout place, but it had some seats in there and it was amazing. It's a vegan restaurant and it's called, what was it called? Nosh Cravings, and it's so nice. The guy in there was really nice and the food was the best vegan fast food we've ever had. So we're looking forward to getting some more. So there's just little clips from when we were there coming up now. We're at a vegan restaurant in Doha. Aren't we? Say, are you having fun, Noah? What are you getting for your dinner?
That's why I couldn't do
Chips and pizza. For afters, I'm having strawberry ice cream.
Ooh, what are you having, Delilah?
it looks really good.
Chocolate ice cream.
What are you having, Daddy?
For dessert,
For your meal?
chicken burger, chips.
And what are you having for dessert? Cake. He's having cake. Auntie Lou's having the guac burger. And it's all vegan. Is that nice now? Yeah. Is that nice, Delilah? Is that nice, Daddy? And now for James's favourite place in the entire world, Lulu's hypermarket. We've essentially spent about 12 years there already and we've only been here 3 weeks. So, enjoy. Now, Captain's log, whatever time it is, 12 hours since we entered Lulu's. We've been down every aisle 6 times. We've already been upstairs. There's too much to look at. The kids have grown and aged 12 years. Noah, how long have we been in the shop?
300 minutes.
300 minutes. Delilah, how long have we been in the shop?
30,100 minutes.
3,500. Daddy, how long have we been in the shop?
I'm here about just over an hour.
Feels like 10 years. We're now looking at more spices.
Come on, aye.
We're on our 3rd trolley. There's one down by security. This shop literally has everything you could ever dream of. And it's 2 stories high. It's like 50 Asdas put together, would you say, James?
Try one of them.
Yeah. In Qatar, they have hummus in a tin. It took us ages to find it. We had to ask someone. Hummus in a tin.
Yummy. Did you have your finger under it?
And they don't have much in terms of cordial, apart from Robinson's. But they do have this like cordial powder. Interesting. Hello everyone. So it's the night before school. So the kids are starting school tomorrow. I've been in school for a week and a half now and just doing lots of training, lots of induction. I feel like we've had no time to prepare anything at all. The kids are just on FaceTime to Grandma and Auntie Shark. So I'm just going to go somewhere a little bit quieter while they finish what they're doing. Hello again. So as I said, it's the kids' first day of school tomorrow. So they're excited, a little bit nervous, but I think it's time for them to go. They've not really been doing much while I've been in work. because it's been really hot here. It's been between 37 and, well, really between 38 and 43, I think, since we got here, degrees Celsius. So it has been really hot. We're acclimatising really well. We've spent the day today at the pool and I feel like I'm getting a bit of colour. We've just been in the shower just to get ourselves all de-sun creamed and ready for tomorrow. So James has just ironed the uniform. I've just packed the school bags. So I've just put a pencil case, they've got the sun hats, some sun cream, and the uniform is shirt and a tie for the boys and a little cross tie for the girls, a jumper. Delilah's got a skirt, so a short and skirt hybrid, and Noah's got a pair of shorts, and they've got new school shoes and school socks. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what's happened since we arrived. When we arrived, we were met by the school principal, vice principal, basically the senior leadership team. We're in the airport with a little stand with the name of the school, and they met us with an envelope of cash, which was a relocation allowance, which was roughly about £500, and a voucher for a SIM card with some free minutes and data so we can get our Qatari numbers. And they actually had one, well, they gave one to James as well. So that was good, because wherever you go in Qatar, you need to give your phone number. So everywhere asks for your phone number, and you can't really do anything without the phone number. It's really handy for booking Ubers, for calling the security team on the compound, just for saying things like, I've booked an Uber, can you direct them to the apartment? So yeah, it was, the airport was a bit manic. So we packed hand luggage and we packed backpacks, because we went off what the Qatar Airways hand luggage guidelines were, which meant that every wheelie suitcase hand luggage was not the right size. They did not check the hand luggage. They did not weigh the hand luggage. They weren't bothered what you had in terms of hand luggage. Now, I can't say that's going to be the same every time. So if you're flying to Qatar, it might not be the same. But we ended up emptying bits of the suitcase into the hand luggage, because otherwise we would have had to pay £200 or something for, we went over a little bit, only about 3 kilograms. So we put 3 kilograms into our suitcase. Not our suitcase, our hand luggage, sorry, I'm a bit tired. So we were carrying all that weight. It felt like 4 miles in Manchester, because there was a bit of the airport closed, so we had to walk such a long way to the gate. With 2 kids, I was carrying like 3 bags. Oh my God, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was so painful. But anyway, the flight was nice, the flight was lovely. The kids were a dream on the flight. They were just in the airport, just running around, screaming and everything, so it was just difficult wrangling them. So by the time we got to Doha, and thank God we just walked right through Doha. We've been in Doha before, where you've been queuing for 4 hours to get through customs, but it was fairly straightforward. But then we had to hang on for everyone else to get off the various flights, to get on the buses to get to where we were all living. So our compound is about half an hour away from the airport. We walked out the airport, bearing in mind we've been in aircon since Manchester. So we walked out the airport and we were hit by a wall of what felt like my steam shower back home. It was so humid, wet, sticky, but I thought it felt really nice, really warm and comforting. James didn't like it at all. And then we got on our buses and we came to our compound. We pulled up, there was us and 2 other families, which was nice, so the kids got along straight away. And then they gave us our apartment key, took us to the apartment, and then they just double checked everything and we just signed to say that we were happy with whatever. I mean, I would have signed anything at that point, I was so tired. And then it dawned on me what we'd done. So up until that first night here, I was completely emotionless about Qatar, about moving to Qatar. I had no thoughts, no feelings really. I got a little bit excited the day before, which I said about in the last vlog, but I had no feelings whatsoever. And then when we got to the apartment, and the apartment's lovely, you'll see in the tour that I've put in this video at some point, it's nice and big, it's, you know, it's just nice, it's easy to clean. The bed's not that comfy, to be honest, but what can you do? I might get a topper or something. We'll see how I get on with the bed. But it wasn't my house, it wasn't home, it was very bare. I mean, we've not filled it with loads of stuff, but we've got like, oh, hang on, here's Nuno. You alright, Mino?
Can you tell me where my lunchbox is?
It's in the cupboard in the kitchen. Daddy knows where it is.
My lunch bag.
Yeah, in the cupboard in the kitchen at the top. Shut the door, please, love. Just preparing lunches and things for school. So, what was I saying then? Oh yeah, it wasn't my house. It just felt bare, and then it wasn't my bed. And oh my god, the kids loved it. They were like, wow, wow. I mean, when my kids, when Delilah first walked into our house where we live now, before we renovated it, and it was horrible. It was a dive. It was disgusting. It was dirty. She walked around going, oh, it's gorgeous. So, I mean, they're easily pleased, aren't the kids? But yeah, so they love it. They still love it now. But I felt awful. And I was just like, I want to go home. I just wanted to get on the plane and go home. I was like thinking about, I'm stuck here until next year. I can go home next year. And then I was thinking, how long until I can go home? And I was just lying, we got into bed and I just lay there and I just cried and cried and cried. I got up, went into the bathroom and cried and cried and cried. And I just basically cried myself to sleep. So then when we got here, it was dark. I mean, on the bus, on the way to the compound, I was like, oh, Qatar, it smells like Qatar, it's just how I remember it. And I was dead excited. But then I came down like to the floor when I got here. But I got up the next day, I opened the curtains and the blinds and I saw Qatar, I saw the sun, I saw the other apartments, and I started to feel better. And basically since then, I felt better each day. So I'm at a point now where I would say probably for about 3 days I was really homesick. But right now I still love home, and I still love my house, and I still miss it, but I don't feel sad or sick about it anymore. I think it helps that we've been in the pool all day and sunbathing. The sun just feels amazing on your skin. But yeah, so the day after we got here, we didn't have to, but the uniform hub was open in school, so we went to the school and we bought the kids' uniform. So in the UK, you buy a uniform, you can go to Asda or, you know, Sainsbury's is where we usually go to get polo shirts and pinafores and trousers and whatnot. You can't do that here. You have to buy all the school uniform because it's all branded. So I just thought, oh, you know, it'd be about £100 and something or whatever, because that's how much uniform is. And we had this cash, this relocation allowance. But at that point, it was still like Monopoly money to me. I didn't know what it was, what it meant, or whatever. So picked out all the uniforms. They tried all the different sizes on the kids. It was boiling in the school because the air conditioning wasn't working to its full capacity, which carried on for another week, which was difficult. But yeah, they tried it all on, picked everything we needed, and she said, how many of everything do you want? And I was like, oh, I'll get 2 of the shirts, the skirts, shorts and whatever, 1 jumper. And they've assured us it'll be freezing in the school. And to be fair, downstairs is cold now, which is why they need jumpers. And then we got hats so they can go outside. And she just said it's 1,600 and blah 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 real. So I was just like counting it out, Monopoly money. Didn't know how much it was. Assumed it was like 100 quid. Went outside. James went, that was 300 quid. I went, what? It was 300 quid. I was like, oh my god, 300 quid. So that was a bit of a surprise, but luckily most everything else is cheap. So well, we haven't had any bills yet, so I'll let you know whether that's cheap or not, but I've been told it is. So yeah, so that was the first stage. And then have I had to do anything else for school? Oh, I had to pay the kids' registration fees, which I paid last Thursday. So it's Saturday today. I paid them on Thursday. It was 500 real each to register them for school. The school are paying for their tuition fees, but we have to pay a registration fee, and that works out about £100 each, so £200. So £500 altogether for uniform and registration. Other than that, there's been a couple of families that moved out. Both of the parents are working in the school. So what the school's done is they've taken their children in, and the bus ladies who work on the school buses have entertained them for the day while we've been working. But luckily enough, I've had James who've had the kids at home. So mine aren't used to getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning yet. All the other kids are used to getting up at that time. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Obviously, I'm going to do a video of them in the uniform, hopefully, all being well, if it's not traumatic in the morning. I'll definitely have pictures, so they'll be in this video. And then I'll ask them how their first day was. But the school is lovely. It's really nice. The induction was really nice. I've been to a social evening. I'll insert a picture of me. It's not the best picture, but a social evening in what hotel was it? It was on the Pearl. I think it was the Regis something or other, and it was the B Lounge. Really nice. I've been to a family breakfast at the Hilton on the Pearl, which was really nice again. I'll insert I think a little video of that here. Are we enjoying our breakfast? In the Hilton Hotel. There's not much left in there, so that was full of lovely treats. So that's where all the new staff and SLT and the management can meet you and your family. I mean, I'd already met them in the social and everything. And I've had a week and a half's induction. So the first half week was just the new starters. There's 22 of us. And then the last week was the whole school. Now, the only thing I'll say about induction is coming in as a new member of staff, and I'm also a head of department as well. You could do with a good couple of days just to get your classroom ready, your planning, and just to get yourself ready for the kids coming. Now, we've had meeting after meeting after meeting after induction, after staff development, and the odd hour in between. So, and my classroom that I got was a cupboard. like a massive cupboard. It's actually the nicest classroom on the corridor, but it was full of stuff, so I've had to empty that out, which has taken me most of the week. So I just feel like there's not been enough time in my learning environment. But the induction was lovely. We got lunch provided for the first half week and the first day. We actually did the first day of the whole school staff development in, what hotel was it? The Hyatt Regency Oryx. Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I'll insert a picture of the lobby here. I know I've definitely got a picture of the lobby. I'll put it in here. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, it was dead nice. The food was lovely. They give us lunch and snacks and things. But I don't know. I could have done with the time in the classroom. The classrooms, it's not how I want it to be for tomorrow, because it's not just my kids starting tomorrow. It's actually school kids are starting tomorrow, the new ones, and the year 7s. So I've got one class tomorrow, just a welcome session. And my classroom, it's nice, you know, but it's not my classroom yet. I've had 15 years of the same place, where I know everything. Like, if I need staples, I know where to go. If I need paper, I know where to go. Scissors, you know. It's just like, at the moment, it's the logistics. There's so much I want to do, but then I'm stuck when I need to get a bit of stationery, or I need to find a photocopier or a microwave, or, you know, a staff room. So the logistics at the moment are stunting my growth in the school. But I'm excited, optimistic, and so far it's a pleasant environment to work in. Everyone seems happy, everyone seems enthusiastic, and they do seem to be encouraging and supportive, so, which I'm not used to, so that's a bonus. I think that's all I have to update you on so far, but we've been lots of places, but I'll talk more about that as I put the videos in, because we've been here 2 full weeks. Hello, No. How are you feeling about school tomorrow? Tell me, I'm just videoing you for Mummy's vlog. How are you feeling about school tomorrow? You excited? Nervous? But excited too. Elijah's going to be on the bus, isn't he? Yeah?
I'm still nervous.
That's okay. Shall we show everyone your room?
No.
No. Delilah? This is Delilah's room. How do you feel about school tomorrow?
Nervous and excited.
I'm excited.
Oh,
We've got to go to bed really early to get ready.
I was just about to go to bed.
Okay. Well, night night, you two. Come on now, let's go in your room. Quick. I'm gonna go. Right, so you're getting into bed?